Wow, check out this courthouse. Jefferson County, Nebraska, in the town of Fairbury, Nebraska. It's got a clock tower, it's got Lady Justice statues. It appears to have Lady Justice statues on all sides. Just a neat looking old building. I think it's great. I got multiple photos of it, obviously. It's also worth noting that this good-looking courthouse is in a courthouse square, and there are some good-looking buildings in the downtown area along the square. Away from the courthouse and going over to the Fairbury City Museum, what do they have on display? A tank. A historic retired tank. It may be a Sherman tank, but I'm not an expert on tanks. But it's a neat-looking old tank, I think. Now, would you believe, not only does the town of Fairbury have one retired tank like this, it actually has two. The second one is over in a city park.
It is a tank, and it is the second one in town. A lot of towns only have one, if that.
Here are some side-by-side comparisons of the two tanks. In these shots, the tank at the museum is on the left, and the tank in the city park is on the right. You may notice a few differences between them. Also, in that same city park, basically just a stone's throw from the tank, believe it or not, is a retired locomotive and caboose that are on display. The town of Fairbury is known as a railroad town. It had a Rock Island train depot. That was the name of the railroad that went through Fairbury way back when. However, the retired locomotive and caboose on display are actually Union Pacific. These are actually Union Pacific cabooses and locomotives. However, it is worth noting that Union Pacific was one of the successors for some of the Rock Island railroad lines. Now check out this caboose. One thing that's a bummer about it is I guess the windows are gone, so they're boarded up, I get from the looks of it. That's too bad, but we do have a caboose and a locomotive to look at in a small town park next to a tank. How often do you see those together? Now, let's move away from the park and go look at the Rock Island Depot Railroad Museum. Unfortunately, it was closed the day I was there. Apparently, it has seasonal hours and it was closed. But you can see what the building looks like. There's a little memorial there. It says there, it may be hard to read because of the shadow, but the Rock Island ended in 1980. Also, there's a retired, looks like a train passenger car at the site. I think a lot of old depot buildings you see in a lot of small towns are pretty small, but this one was really big. And I'm glad to see it has not been turned down, but has been instead turned into a museum. Hopefully I'll be able to see it the next time I'm visiting Fairbury. Not sure when that'll be. But I did enjoy my visit, and I would encourage anybody who feels like it to visit Fairbury. Thanks for watching this video, and please click like and subscribe. Thank you.